today. From GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. It's Week 12 of the NFL on EA Sports.
From one of the loudest venues in the National Football League, you get a look there at GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They coming off their So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
That lost to some Jerome will not happen ever again.
Love going to throw right away. And that is incomplete. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's three simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Here's Love. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Now 2nd and 9. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Love from the gun. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So pass interference to call. That's going to set him up with a first down.
And if it's a bang-bang play, maybe the flag stays in the official's pocket, but instead, he definitely impeded the receiver's right to catch the football. The official's letting the players know how the game's going to be called here in the first quarter.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5. Another run here with Dobbins. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Love over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. That puts him in excellent position, 1st and goal after a gain of 19. Dobbins is into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Now the first first play of the drive there is incomplete. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Love. Dancing to his left. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Dobbins running out of the gun. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Dobbins. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Right now, no questioning the toughness of this Jaguar defense. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. J.K. Dobbins doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, this has all the makings of a landmark day running the football. He scored 3 times now. We haven't hit the quarter break.
You think back.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Here's a give to Dobbins. Down at the 35. It'll be 2nd down. And we've got an injured player, and that's Travis Kelce, who appears to be in a bit of discomfort. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. And a short gain down to about the 33. You look at this Jaguar defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. #4 in the NFL right now.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On the move to his left. Pushing his way through. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll try to draw here with Dobbins. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 2nd and 5 from the 8. They'll go again with Dobbins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Throwing. Love eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else into.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Well, we know that we can do it because we did it last season.
This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Now a handoff for Dobbins. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's Kelsey on the ground. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. Now Dobbins. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run here with Dobbins. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Love toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Slot man moves right. A fake on the jet sweep and a give to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw now. Here's Love. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So big pickup that time. And Charles, defending AFC Player of the Week, maybe bucking towards another award this week.
Yeah, they say they don't really care about the individual awards. You and I both know
they do.
It means a lot to them. It means respect around the league. And if he's able to show those kind of hands all game long, he can win a second one.
They'll run. It's Dobbins. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Love looking to throw it. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 20-yard line. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That completes it again to Metcalf. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Love now. Rolling to his right. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jordan Love, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder wrong or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. There he goes left side. Still on his. The ball comes out, and the Jags grab it.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. And we just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line? After a good punt, this offense will start with tough field position inside the 10. First down, Love to pass. He'll find Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now a carry for Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 111 yards rushing for him so far. Terrific season continues here. Right back to Dobbins on first. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. On play action, Love to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10. To throw again, Love. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, CD, that helps the home team as they try to erase this deficit, give them the penalty for pass interference on the defense.
Yeah, and they certainly haven't been happy with what they've seen so far, have they? They're certainly hoping that that call now might get the fans back into this one.
That is incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Working out of the gun. Love. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Shaquille Barrett make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. They'll get 17 yards there, and it'll give the Chiefs a first down. Looking to throw. Love. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 15 more. It's another first down. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory. Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time. On the counter now, it's Dobbins. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's 2nd down. Another run here with Dobbins. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking. From the gun on 3rd down. Love going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Dobbins is in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give their back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone. The The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. They're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now, trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they're down huge in this game.
Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. A give, Dobbins trying the right side. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Now Love will try with his legs. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper. 2nd and 6. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 33. Dobbins running out of the gun. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3. Love with a give to Dillon. Down to the 25. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Well, that'll help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
They'll run with Dobbins, and he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. J.K. Dobbins taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
Bart, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that it...
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Kansas City, they get win number 10 on the year as they move to 10-1. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EA Sports.